In this video I'm gonna show you 3 of my favorite free software tools for writers. You don't wanna miss it. Hi, this is Bela from the Writers Territory, and in this video I'm gonna show you 3 tools that I think are great for writers. Not only because they cost nothing, of course, that's great too, but because they offer great functionality. So let's get started. Number 3. Sigil. Why? Because Sigil lets you create ebooks for free, and it's really simple. The interface might look a little daunting at first, and that's because Sigil lets you go into the code of an ebook, but you don't have to. You can use it as a what you see is what you get editor as well. Of course, if you know a little bit of HTML code, or XHTML for that matter, it won't hurt, but even if you don't, Sigil lets you create your own ebooks very quickly and easily. I've used it a lot to make ebooks out of my audio course or webinar transcripts, to see my notes in order and to be able to have them on my e-reading devices like my iPhone or my Sony EPUB reader. Let me just give you a super quick overview of how it works. Take your content from, let's say, a Word file or any other text file and paste it into these sections here. The sections are what will become your chapters later in most cases. For each document, make a new section with right-click and Add Blank HTML File. And just paste your stuff in. Then take the tools in the palette above to do a little bit of formatting. You can define your headlines, bullet points, indentations, and so on. When you're done, go to Tools, Metadata Editor, and enter title and language. So that's that, hit OK, and then let's save this. Sigil will save it in the EPUB format. Let's name this my first ebook. Done. See how easy that was? Now you can use this on your PC, Mac, or any of your mobile devices. Of course, Sigil can do a lot more, like embedding pictures, links, and so on, but I wanted to give you just the gist of it. If you want to download Sigil for free, go to the link below in the description. Number 2. celtx. celtx is a free online tool for writing screenplays, and it's really very easy to use. You need to create an account on celtx.com in order to use it. There are paid versions too that give you a lot of production features as well, but the free version lets you do what most of you will wanna do, which is just write screenplays. And not only write them, you can also import and export existing screenplays. celtx even imports PDF screenplays, which is very useful. You can export in plain text or fountain format or as PDF. And from there you can go to pretty much any software you like. celtx does not export to Final Draft directly, but Final Draft is pretty accurate in interpreting plain text files, so in most cases you shouldn't have any problems. By the way, there are also celtx mobile apps available in the App Store and on Google Play. Number 1. My number 1 for today is not a writing app per se, but it's definitely an app for writers. It's a reading app for iOS. For reading screenplays on the go, it's called Weekend Read. What it does is it takes your PDF screenplay and breaks open the PDF formatting. What you end up with is a screenplay that is easily readable even on smaller devices like your smartphone. There is also a paid version that gives you the full functionality like iCloud support or an unlimited number of screenplays you can store in the app, but even the free version is very nice, and if you need to or want to read a lot of screenplays while you're underway, it's definitely worth a try. Go to the App Store and look for it there. So that's it, that's my top 3 free writing software tools. If you're interested in more reviews or tutorials, subscribe to my channel and go to writersterritory.com for more articles or my e-newsletter. I want to help you find the perfect writing software for you and help you with problems and questions you might have about the software you already own, so you can go back to your writing as quickly as possible and spread the important stories and messages you want to share with others and hopefully enrich other people's lives. If you want to get in contact with me or comment, ask questions and the like, links are down below. Just drop me a message and I'll respond as quickly as I can. Have fun writing, everybody. See you. Bye.